Assalamu alaikum student mathematics 4024. Welcome to Maths Guru. I hope you all are fine. I am fine too, alhamdulillah. Grade 10 students, as you know that in the previous video we solved some questions from EOY paper 1. In this video we'll be looking at two more questions from paper 1 EOY, and the first question is related to circle properties and the second question is related to trigonometry, basic trigonometry. Since this is paper 1, so calculator is not allowed. We have to do the working without calculator. So let's just look at the solution of the first question. This is question number 20. In this question, we have a circle, and the diagram shows a circle with center O. ED is a tangent. We have a tangent. ED is tangent which is touching the circle at point C. AB is parallel to ED. This line AB is parallel to this line ED. So when the term parallel comes, and we can clearly see that there is a Z, formation of Z in this figure. So when there is a Z in the figure, we know that we can use the concept of alternate angles. And the last thing is the angle ACO, that is given as 24. And there is a triangle in the circle as well, and you know that this part is the radius. This is the radius, the line joining the circumference and the center, and this is also the radius. So this is a triangle in which two sides are equal. So we know that if a triangle has two sides equal, we say that that triangle is an isosceles triangle. So we can use the isosceles triangle concept also. We have two variables in this question. First, we have to find the value of x. The second is the y. So we are just looking at the solution. So since we have a z, so we will be using the alternate angle concept. And since we have identified that there is an isosceles triangle, so we'll be using the isosceles triangle concept as well. There are multiple concepts that can be used in order to find out the value of these two variables, but we will be going for the simplest solution. The first thing is that we know that this OC is the radius, and this ED is a tangent. We know that when radius and tangent means they are always perpendicular, so this red angle is a 90-degree angle because this is the radius and this is the tangent, and this is the point of contact between the radius and the tangent. So this angle must be 90-degree because the radius and the tangent meet at 90-degree. They are perpendicular to each other. So this complete angle is 90-degree and this part is 24, and we have to find out the remaining part, that is x. So since this complete angle is 90 and this part is 24, so how can we get the value of x? We will just subtract 90 and 24 to get the value of x. So we are just writing it like this: x is equals to, since this complete angle is 90, so I will just subtract 90 and 24. 90 minus 24 equals to 66, which is the value of x. So this part is basically 66 degrees. So the value of x is coming out as 66 degrees. Now we have to find the value of y. For the value of y, we will just use the isosceles triangle concept. Since this triangle is an isosceles triangle and these two sides are equal, so the angle which are opposite to these two sides will also be equal. Since this is the radius, this is the radius, so the angles which are opposite to this side will also be equal. So if this is 24, this will also be equals to 24. Now we know that since these two lines are parallel, so we can see that there is a formation of z. This is z. So this complete angle will be equals to this angle because these two are alternate angles. So y plus 24 will be equals to this. I'm talking about this angle and this x, because this is the z starting from here, and then this line coming to here to C, and then this is the formation of z. So these two angles will be the alternate angles. So y plus 24 will be equals to x, and y plus 24 equals to x. And since we have to find the value of y, we know the value of x. We will just put x is equals to 66. This is 66. This is plus 24. Since we have to find the value of y, we will shift this plus 24 on the other side. Y will be equals to 66 minus 24. That is the value of y is coming out as 42 degrees. We don't have to mention the reason. If the question states that you have to write the reason, so you can write the reason. The reason for the value of x will be, we know that the radius and the tangent meet at 90-degree, so you can write the reason in the bracket, and the other is the alternate angle. By using the concept of alternate angle, we have identified the value of y, that is equals to 42 degrees. Moving on to the next question. In the next question we have a rectangle ABC D with BC equals to 10 centimeter. This side is given as 10 centimeter, And we have a table in which the value of sine theta is given, the value of cos theta, and the value of tangent theta, which are basically the trigonometric ratios, they are given. The value of sine theta is 5 upon 13, the value of cos theta is 12 upon 13, the value of tan theta is 5 upon 12. So we have the three values. Since this is paper 1, so we cannot use the calculator. We will use these three values. We will identify which trigonometric ratio we will use, and then we will put the value and find out the missing variable. The missing thing is the side BD. We have to find the length of BD, and BD is basically the hypotenuse. Since this is a right angle triangle and we have to make a right angle triangle in the figure, but in this figure the right angle triangle is already drawn, so we don't have to draw an extra line. And why we have to draw a right angle triangle? Because we know that these are trigonometric ratios, and the trigonometric ratios only apply on a right angle triangle. So we will be talking about this right angle triangle. This is the angle of interest. So the side which is opposite to this angle will be the opposite side. Since this is the 90 degree, this side will become the hypotenuse, which we have to find out, and the remaining side will become the adjacent side. Since opposite side is given and we have to find out the hypotenuse, so we will just look at the two variables, opposite and hypotenuse. And what is the ratio of opposite and hypotenuse? Sine is the ratio, so we will use sine theta, and sine theta is equals to opposite upon hypotenuse. What is the value of sine theta? We can use this table. The value of sine theta is 5 upon 13, so we will just write 5 upon 13 in place of sine theta, is equals to what is the value of opposite side? The opposite side is BC, and the value of BC is 10, so we will just write 10 in the numerator, divided by what is the hypotenuse? The hypotenuse is BD, which we have to find out. Now since we have to find the value of BD, we will just now use cross multiplication technique. BD will be shifted over here, and BD will be multiplied with 5, and 13 will be multiplied with 10. Since we have to find the value of BD, we will just shift this 5 on the other side. So the equation will look like this: BD is equals to 13 multiplied by 10 divided by 5. 5 times 1 is 5, 5 times 2 is 10, so this is 2 and 13 in the numerator. So 13 multiplied by 2 is 26 centimeter. So the length of BD is coming out as 26 centimeter. That was all about circle properties and trigonometric questions. I hope ये वीडियो आप लोगों के लिए हेल्पफुल होगी. Inshallah, stay tuned for more videos. Until then, take care. Allah Hafiz.